Hi, this is Morning23, and welcome back to Spore. This is literally 2 minutes after my previous session ended, and I realized that I can't save this at this screen, so I just decided to show you guys the cutscene where you enter the civilization stage. And depending on what you've done before this stage, depends on what um, kind of civilization your tribe becomes. And I'm just going to cut right here to, I'm not going to cut. I'm going to do a time lapse. Let's get going. Right. Well, that actually took longer than expected, just because of getting these things right, but it actually looks pretty good. I really like how these turned out. And this is Barplex Hall. Right. Cutscene time. Aw, it doesn't look as good now. And this pretty much determines what your nation is going to be. If you've been a social creature, you're pretty much going to be a religious nation. It's kind of like a military nation, but without much violence. You'll see the way it works. And I think this is the way for all tribes, but this guy always talks about pie. And I say, that's a great idea. But you've seen how you've used either DNA, budget, whatever to get stuff, pretty much. Well, this actually uses money, Spore bucks. And this is the, oh yeah, this is the land creator, which I am also going to speed through. So alright, stay tuned. That did not take nearly as long, but I did have to readjust the body and stuff. But yeah, every vehicle is measured by three things: the amount of health it has, which in this case is 375, speed, how fast it goes somewhere, and its religious power. Well, religious, economic, or military power, which pretty much determines how effective that vehicle is going to be at getting its job done. Because it's a religious vehicle, you want religious influence if you want to take over cities religiously. And I'm pretty much going to do that once, because there's a little bit of a good perk if you do not go the social or military way. And I'm sure there's going to be like a... yeah, there's guessing. Right, here we are in the modern age. And darn it. Right, here it is. I've got the Spore manual here, and I'm just looking at the perks here. Right, here we go. In the civilization stage, you have three perks. If you go the religious way, you'll get the perk called Greenkeeper, which decreases the rate of bio-disasters, which are really not all that hard to deal with in space stage, unless you get completely overwhelmed by them. If you go the military way, you'll get the Pirates Be Gone perk, which decreases the rate of raids by pirates, which again aren't that hard to deal with, and not that costly if you do mess up. Now, the way I'm going is economic. The definition for economic they give is economic civilizations use cash and trade routes to influence other nations. They'll make alliances, but it's usually a better deal for them. And I'm pretty much getting from that the perk called Spice Savant, which increases spice production, which is essential for making money. And yeah, there's going to be tons of cities that you have to conquer. You're going out for world domination, and I don't have to do that because I'm going to explain it myself. Because right now, Spice, which I mentioned in the Creature stage about that thing that will only come in to play in a couple stages of evolution, that's become a valued commodity, and that's the way you make money. Like right here, it's $4. But I've already said way too much. I cannot continue this because there's other things I need to be doing right now, like editing my other session. But oh well, I'll just add on to this. This will probably be like one whole video. If not, I'll just put it in and transition to another one. Well, see you next time, I guess.